Hello everyone, I'm Lulu. Welcome to Lulu's AI Daily Brief, your tech intelligence brief. Here's today's latest AI news for June 28, 2026. We have 12 stories. Let's get into it. Here's your quick overview. Coming up, U.S. government imposes first-ever pre-release approval for OpenAI's GPT-5.6. Anthropic Mythos granted controlled access to 100-plus U.S. entities amid export ban. OpenAI internal Codex usage surges 56x in research. Proof AI coding is now core infrastructure. Sebastian Raschka details local coding agent blueprint using Qwen and DeepSeek. And more in today's 12-story brief. Let's dive in. Breaking: OpenAI just unveiled GPT 5.6, but you can't use it. Not yet. The U.S. government has imposed its first-ever pre-release approval system, restricting access to only vetted American partners. 3 variants, Sol, Terra, and Luna, are now under de facto domestic export control. This isn't voluntary alignment, it's mandatory licensing. And OpenAI publicly admitted they don't want this to become the norm, but they're doing it anyway. Just hours after OpenAI's GPT 5.6 announcement, Anthropic quietly opened Mythos, but only to more than 100 approved U.S. organizations. Crucially, non-American employees are permitted, meaning this isn't about nationality, it's about jurisdictional control. With both OpenAI and Anthropic implementing parallel approval regimes on the same day, experts say this signals a hard pivot, from voluntary AI safety pledges to formalized, government-enforced model gatekeeping. Here's raw, internal evidence that AI coding isn't hype, it's infrastructure. OpenAI's own data shows Codex usage in research exploded 56 times in just 7 months. Customer support jumped 32x. Engineering up 27x. This isn't beta testing, it's full operational integration. If even the creators treat AI code generation as essential, every engineering team needs to reevaluate their adoption timelines and stop treating it as nice to have. By the way, if this brief helps, please subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a daily update. Sebastian Raschka, one of AI's most trusted technical educators, just published a step-by-step blueprint for building your own local coding agent. No cloud APIs. No data leakage. Just open models like Qwen and DeepSeek, wrapped in a secure, high-performance stack. He compares latency, cost, and accuracy head-to-head with Claude Code, and reveals where open alternatives already win. For teams with strict privacy needs or tight budgets, this isn't theory, it's production-ready. DeepSeek just dropped a major engineering breakthrough, DSpark. It's an open-source speculative decoding method that speeds up V4 inference by up to 80%, all while preserving output quality. Think about what that means: same hardware, same budget, but nearly double the users served, or same latency with half the GPUs. And because it's open, developers can plug it into VLLM, TGI, or custom stacks immediately. This isn't incremental, it's infrastructure-level leverage. This isn't sci-fi, it's live malware. Researchers have built the first AI agent-driven worm that doesn't just replicate, it reasons. It scans networks, identifies vulnerabilities, modifies its own payload, and evolves to evade detection. Traditional antivirus? Useless. Because this worm doesn't rely on static signatures, it uses real-time LLM reasoning. If your product deploys autonomous agents or exposes APIs, this changes everything. Your agent system isn't just a tool anymore, it's a potential attack surface. In a landmark ruling, Germany declared Google's AI overview isn't just a tool, it's Google's official speech. That means Google is legally responsible for every false or harmful claim generated by its AI, no safe harbor, no disclaimers. This is the first time any court has assigned full publisher liability to an AI service provider. If this spreads across the EU, or inspires similar rulings in the US, platforms embedding AI answers will need human review layers, stronger fact-checking pipelines, or explicit user confirmation steps. The era of AI said it as legal cover? Over. While Anthropic's Mythos remains locked down for export, Asian startups are rushing in, launching new models explicitly marketed as Mythos-Level alternatives. TechCrunch calls it a structural market shift. US AI leadership is being fragmented not by competition, but by self-imposed barriers. These new entrants aren't just copying, they're tailoring for local languages, compliance frameworks, and enterprise workflows. If their claims hold up, the next wave of AI infrastructure won't come from Silicon Valley, it'll come from Seoul, Singapore, and Shanghai. OpenAI just made a bold hardware hire. Paul Meade, the executive who led Apple's Vision Pro development, is reportedly leaving Cupertino to join OpenAI's hardware team. That's not just talent acquisition, it's a strategic signal. Vision Pro wasn't just another headset, it was Apple's first end-to-end spatial computing platform. Bringing in its top hardware architect tells us OpenAI isn't dabbling in devices, they're building something deeply integrated, likely targeting seamless agent workflows in physical space. Expect announcements before end of year. ECCV 2026 just dropped a reality check for video AI. Researchers built a rigorous 303-question test, and found that even state-of-the-art video models completely fail at basic causality, dropping objects, fluid dynamics, collision outcomes. They generate stunning frames, but don't understand why things happen. So if you're evaluating video AI for simulation, training, or safety-critical applications, don't trust the visuals. Test the reasoning, and assume zero causal understanding until proven otherwise. RF chip design, the analog dark art of wireless engineering, has just been mastered by AI. IEEE Spectrum details how new AI systems are generating functional radio frequency chips in hours, not months, matching expert-level validation accuracy. This isn't just faster CAD, it's intuitive circuit synthesis grounded in electromagnetic physics. For telecom, defense, and IoT hardware makers, this slashes R&D cycles and unlocks novel antenna architectures previously deemed impossible. The age of RF by AI has officially begun. The Core Bench paper makes a powerful argument: we've hit benchmark exhaustion. Scores keep climbing, but real-world capability isn't keeping pace. So researchers propose 6 new evaluation axes: construct validity, reliability, fairness, robustness, efficiency, and transparency. In short, stop asking, how smart is it, and start asking, how trustworthy, fair, and usable is it? This shift could reshape how we fund, ship, and regulate AI models, moving us from leaderboard obsession to real-world readiness. That's all for today's Lulu's AI Daily Brief. If this was helpful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and like this video. I'm Lulu. See you tomorrow.